Hey, hello, my name is Rograt and welcome back to Caves of QUD. We have a couple things to do today, namely, we now have a infection on our arm, we have Clank, and we need to spread it around QUD in 4 ways, and then we're going to head over to the Tomb of the Eaters as well, which is it's going to be quite a long video, if we make it there today anyway. I would like to do at least half of the tomb in this episode. So, let's have a look where we have to spread our Clank here. We got Smooth Agate, we have that in our inventory. This is easy, we just go to the Rust Wells. Deep in the Earth, that's also easy, we'll probably go down into a ruin. I think of all of these, the Compound Bow is probably the next easiest one. A Leafy Helm I don't seem to encounter that much, and Bone Worms, you know, kind of hit and miss. So I think we're going to keep our eyes peeled for a Compound Bow. I do want to get rid of Clank before we go to the tomb, because I'm actually not sure, but I think that when you spread Clank, when you're in melee combat, and all of the spores come out of your character, I think it actually makes other non-hostile NPCs hostile. So, we need to make sure we do that. Let's start by... You know what, we're gonna head through the deep jungle. I'm feeling brave today. We finally hit level 30. Got some pretty decent equipment and some good gear as well, honestly. I'm still keeping my eyes peeled for a equipment rack, which will give us another back slot, which means we can wear a second set of helping hands and we can have 6 arms potentially. So let's hope that we come across one today. And I think we'll just bash as quickly as we can. We'll bash this Clank thing out. And of course, we'll have a little look around whilst we're here. See if we can grab any books. Oh. Ask and ye shall receive. Any more though? Please tell me there's more. Dude, I'm loving Pentaceps is really good cybernetic. We're dealing a lot of damage as well, which is really nice. I should probably be checking these corpses for the composite bow. The Elastin Skullcap is also pretty good. It sells fairly well, but I think we're definitely past the point of needing it. Oh yeah, wait, that amoeba just leveled up in front of me. You reckon we should... I reckon we should equip the pickaxe right here. We'll remove this for now. I'm still in the market for a decent hammer as well. Let's go. Don't know where all of these leeches came from, but... Alright, cool. So, let's head to Rust Wells first. We're going to do a 2-for-1 here. And, you know, I'm always tempted to kind of cut away here, but I think because we're encountering all of these ruins along the way, just keep you guys with me. Just picked up an artifact. What is this? It's a vibro dagger. Okay, cool. Terrible damage, but infinite penetration. Pretty good, but I think we're gonna keep what we're currently using. I'm gonna keep the pickaxe equipped as well. I'm gonna go full Minecraft mode here. Anything up here? No. Also, apologies for my voice. I'm a little sick today. Just kidding. I'm sick every day. Sick as heck, bro. Right. Oh. Box of crayons. You know what? Just grab the whole thing. Come on. I don't care about the goat folk villages as much. Okay, right. We need to go to the Rust Wells, right? Yes. Probably my least favorite location in Caves of QUD. It stinks. Hey, there we go. We just rejoined a leech from a different map. That's how powerful we are. Alright, we are here. I'll do my best Tom Scott impression. I'm here after Roswell's. What do we have to do? Firstly, we have to drop the smooth agate. Let's drop these on the floor right now. We'll just stand here. We're going to puff spores. Bing bong and bing bong. That's 3000 XP just for that. Let's grab the agates again. Let's get the heck out of here. Please. And let's go peek one of these ruins. Gonna have to get down to level 20. I could use my spiral borer, but I'm kind of keeping it for if we really need it. Like, if we want to recover Kindrish, we do have the location of Kindrish. And it's underground, but there are no actual stairways leading down to it, so we'll have to make our own. I also want to make sure that I learn the recipe for spiral borers, because it's such a useful recipe to have. Okay, right, we'll go here. I think we've already been, yeah. So I will do this. I'll get down to level 20. If anything happens in the meantime, I will let you know, but I will see you on the other side. Okay, so we are approaching 20 strata deep here, and for the most part it's been fairly uneventful. There's been a whole bunch of dervishes that I've encountered down here. So oh, there's a dromad up here. I have 7 plastifer jerkins, which is a boatload of money, so that's great. I've also got this guy as my follower, and I found a cloneling as well. Let's try not to shoot the dromads here. And it looks to be there's a quartz for cape over here, I believe. Definitely go check that out in a moment. Right, let's speak to this dromad. Hopefully they've got some decent gear, but I doubt it at this kind of depth. Yeah, they're not the best. You've got a compound bow by any chance? No, I didn't think you would. We are getting, we're about halfway to level 31 now as well, which is nice. Right, let's see, what do we have here? We have a couple quartz fur things, and we have some artifacts. We have a slip ring, which we don't care about, and we have a slender Eigen pistol. I was thinking it actually may make sense for us to spec into pistol over rifle for the time being, but I guess we can take this with us. The quartz fur stuff I'm gonna leave. Why do you not like me? We're supposed to be friends with robots. Is that a second dromad trader? No, it's the same one. Okay. Right, let's get downstairs. We're only 3 floors away. I'm not worried about encountering like gamma moths or anything at this kind of depth. But if we do, then run. And don't look back. Right, what do we got in here? Resonance grenade. Not interested. I am interested in taking this though, and this. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Anything else? Nope. We are definitely full of loot though. We're gonna have to drop some stuff off after we do this. And I may just solo, just going back and forth between the Stilt and Ezra to try and grab a carbide, sorry, a compound bow. We've definitely hit the tipping point in terms of like the economy at this point, where we no longer really need to worry about cash, which is nice. Like, that is sorted now. Got some interesting stuff here. Perhaps you'd like to put a phase cannon down? What do you have? You've got nothing I'm interested in. Okay. Looks like we probably picked up a couple of those. Should we switch to laser pistol? No, I like having the light rail actually. Alright. Here we are. It's time to spew our guts. Take these. Let's clear the map first. Make sure we're not missing any juicy loot. You know the drill. Alright, this is great. I'm seeing a lot of random turrets go down. Now the null ray pistol does sell very well. I don't think I'm going to grab it. Likewise, there's going to be a chain laser here. Let's just see. Let's see what happens. It's very, very loud there. Holy crap. What's up? Oh, there was a... Okay. Oh, another freeze ray. Get ripped. We should definitely start cooking with this canned habitable. There's a very, very small chance, and I mean very small, that you actually, when you cook with canned habitable, you can get the drop of nectar effect, which gives you the +1 AV permanently. There's a jacked turbo there. That's a freeze ray. Another turbo. Any compound bows though? And another null ray. Oh no, that's a normality guess. Okay. That's a lot of turrets. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, let's pop our gas. I just want to make sure none of these are compound bows. Okay. So, that's 3 down, 1 to go. As you can see. Haven't encountered any bone worms yet. I think, though, we're almost certain to encounter them in the Tomb of the Eaters. So, you know what? I'm actually going to keep the spores for now, and I'm going to hope that we come across one in the tomb. So, I'm going to quickly do some inventory and some trading off screen, and then when we come back, we're going to go straight to the Tomb of the Eaters. I think we'll probably try and get, like, a couple levels in by the end of this episode, so I will see you there. Right, so we are back. We're going to do a quick bit of trading. I've decided, because I have so much cash on me in terms of like items, I think I'm just going to start buying out random artifacts that need to be identified just to get them done. So let's start by grabbing all 3 of these. That's 2,600. There we go, perfect. We'll get rid of all of these plastifer jerkins. We're going to need some extra water as well to take with us, so see what we get. There's nothing else here I don't think that we're really interested in. So I bought penetrating radar over at the stilt. This is really, really cool. It basically allows you to see through walls, blocked only by force fields and space-time anomalies. It's pretty expensive. I would like to equip this at some point. I may have a look in a moment, and also this is affected by compute power as well, so we can make it even more effective. And we can do that by installing something like coprocessor onto our items, which will increase the compute power in the local lattice. Which, you ever like find yourself just talking absolute garbage when you're talking about Caves of QUD? None of those words I just said make any sense, but there you go. There's a bunch of other... You know what? We need to ID this stuff before we buy anything else here. So let's see what we have. Plasma Mark III. Okay. Nice. Okay. We have a high voltage arc winder. This is one of my favorite pistols in the game. It just shoots a beam of electricity, essentially. 64, pretty decent damage. Really happy to have found one of those. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that. That's kind of garbage. We probably paid way too much for this. I'm going to sell that back for sure. I think the arc... How do I feel about the arc winder? There's going to be enemies coming up that are refractive, so they won't take any damage from this light rail. Problem is, these aren't jacked. So, we shall see, we shall see. What do you have? Tilly number 3. Ooh, okay. Bing bong. That's a Zetachrome hammer. That's the hammer we've been looking for. Alright. I'll take that. Sure. 2 grand. Please tell me we can make 2 grand. Oh yeah, no, we have some garbage to get rid of. Security card. Who needs that when you've got a pickaxe? We can get rid of all of this. And then we'll send you a little... Maybe a couple copper nuggets here. Actually, no. Here's what I'm going to do. Just pony up some water. Boom. Check it out. Oops. Wrong key. We have a Zetachrome hammer. Heck yeah, dude. Listen to that cool noise it makes. Do we also want to make this flaming? We seem to be going flaming build at the moment. We don't have a number 8-bit, but if we come across one, then heck yeah, dude. Okay, there's I think a couple more things that we could buy from her, but I think let's just get out of here. I was hoping for some polygel. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. So let me chuck some stuff in here, and then maybe we'll also think about installing the penetrating radar as well. We may have too many trade goods on us, I'm not sure. I don't want to be super duper heavy when we go into the Tomb of the Eaters, because I don't want to have to come back unless I really have to. So there's going to be a lot of loot in there, you see. That doesn't weigh anything, so we can keep that for now. I actually think I am going to drop off some of my my trade goods here. Yeah. We're going to find enough items to make money anyway. Let's quickly just check out this penetrating radar. See if we can get that installed. My cloneling is almost certainly going to die, but that's fine. I'm just going to chuck it in this box. And, yeah, we've used all of our points. Okay, I thought so. So let me check. What can we afford to uninstall? Nav, we need to make up 6 points. We can probably forego... no, we might want to keep these. How much is Pentaceps worth? That's only 2. I actually think I'm okay with swapping out biodynamic power plant for the time being. Yeah. Let's do that. I don't mind using my batteries. Yeah. We'll probably reinstall it. We'll just give this a whirl. I want to try and use as many cybernetics as possible. So let's take out the biodynamic power plant. And let's install the penetrating radar. Let's install it in our body. Bing bong. So you can see now, we can actually see through walls. Like this. And in conjunction with night vision, it's pretty incredible, honestly. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, let's just stop waffling, shall we? And let's actually get over to the Tomb of the Eaters. Let's do this. So, Ezra. Jump here. Oh crap, you know what I totally forgot to do? Is put batteries in my guns. Let's do that now before I forget. And I'm like, why are they not firing? Let's put a nuclear cell in you and a high capacity nuclear cell in you. Perfect. Let's just check this guy before we leave. Anything here? Couple interesting looking things here, but we didn't bring any cash with us. That's fine. Any composite bows? Nope. Alright. So, now we're here. We need to recover the Mark of Death. And you do that by looking at this little grave over here at the very back. This is a grave of Rebecca. Succumb to glot rot. And this here is the Mark of Death. This is randomly generated every run. It'll be different. This is an easy one to remember. So now we need to basically tattoo the Mark of Death on us, which will allow us entrance into the tomb. We're going to tattoo it on our extra face. How does that sound? So it was hash, asterisk, hash, hash. Basically, it's a little face. There we go. Do we want to change our color? Yeah, maybe. I like red, but it makes me always worry that we're dying. So we're not going to use red. You know what? We'll use some cyan, maybe? Dark cyan and gold. There we go. Boom. New sprite just dropped. Right, we now... That's actually a good color scheme. I like that. We now have the Mark of Death on us. We can also speak to this guy here, who will give us an additional quest. There we go. I think this guy also has, if you take a look at them, they have a unique weapon. Really cool sword. Okay, are you ready, boys and girls? We're about to go in. Alright. Let's do this. I'm stuck. No, I'm not. I'm hitting the wrong key. Boom. The gates swing wide open. In we go. We're going to do this, the full dungeon. We're not going to cheese it. There are cheesy ways you can get through, but we're going to do the whole thing properly. So you never know what loot you might find, you know? And remember, keep our eyes peeled for a bone worm. Here we go. About to enter the catacombs. Nice. What a great entrance. If you haven't got a pickaxe, don't worry. You can crack through this bone really easily. Here we are. We're in the tomb. Now, there's going to be these grave robbers here. And as a general rule, I like to kill these guys because they do steal, pick up all of the scrap. One thing I will say, I had a new fear unlocked when I killed one of these guys once because he dropped a handy nuke. And I'm now perpetually scared that one of them is going to drop a handy nuke, or throw a handy nuke rather. I'm going to avoid picking up the plaster for jerkins, even though they're worth a whole bunch of money. I will grab the other plaster for gear. The plaster for jerkins are just slightly too heavy for me. Alright, we got a blood gradient hand vacuum. I'm actually going to mark these as scrap, I think. They are very valuable. But man, the soundtrack here is intense. We're gonna rip these. The number 6 bits are too valuable. Fungicide. Nobody cares. Alright, cool. Anything else here of value? Well, we've got an herbery. We'd be silly not to take that. We also have our very first overloaded item here. These guys all have overloaded pistols. Basically, it just chews through more battery power. But it hits a lot harder. So, pretty cool. We'll probably grab that automatically when we step over this corpse. Yep. I should probably start marking grenades for disassembly as well. Because we have the Mark of Death, we don't have to worry about any of the robots in here giving us trouble. Okay, so we have found a teleporter. This will take us directly to the stairway to go up the next level, but I'm happy to look around for a while. Sorry, I'm explaining a lot here, but if you've never been to the tomb before, I just want to give you some pointers. You also want to keep an eye on this purple text where it says the Bell of Rest tolls. Basically, every, I think, 300 rounds it starts at, you'll get teleported to a random space in the dungeon, unless you're stepping on these tiles here with the little squares on them. I'm gonna kill both these guys because I want their loot. Beautiful. Give me your gear. There's also an emergency services card there, but I'm fine. So close to getting in charge range. You son of a gun. Well, rip to our companions. Not really the end of the world, but that guy dropped Crystal armor, which is interesting. Don't know where he picked that up from. Again, though, let's grab these. And see, that has a nuclear cell in it, that pistol, which is incredible. You see it says tomb tethered when we're stood here? That's the effect that you need to not get teleported. I like looking around here because firstly we were looking for bone worms, but secondly I found some really good gear down here before. Are you a real beetle? You are. Refuses to speak to me. Oh, we hostile? Oh, it's a death pilgrim. Yeah. Luckily that guy can't do anything to me other than just be annoying. Okay, 40 rounds until the bell tolls. I'm gonna wait here. There you go. We were not recalled, as you can see. So we get to continue exploring. I do want to grab as much scrap as possible. There's another beetle, but he's probably a death pilgrim. Yeah. And we also have a Gyolite here. Anything? No. Alright. Need to figure out what part of the... I believe you start off in the bottom left corner. So the southwest. So let's wait for the bell to go, and then let's head north here. Any bone worms chilling out? Not that we can see. It's actually kind of nice to be to have such good rep with all of these factions. So this here is grave moss. If you get blood on this, interesting things will happen. And if you set fire to it, even more interesting things will happen. We'll probably encounter that later on. Being able to see through walls right here is really valuable. I know not to waste my time digging. I think we go up again here. We're currently in the westmost tile. We're going to go to the northwest. Looks like there's a little gap here. Okay, we've encountered one of the one of these guys. I forget their names. This is Car. We will have to remember where this guy is. There's going to be a quest that we can do with them later on. Flawless longsword, very nice. Alright, what did you drop, my friend? Pair of 3D cobblers, very nice. Those will sell quite well. There's also a number 7 bit. Sniper rifle, those should be marked as scrap. They are. I'm a little worried that we're already getting a bit too juiced up on loot, but we'll deal with that when we need to. That's a problem for future me. Okay, we found the Mopango Enclave here. This guy's digging through. Yo, what up? So, first and foremost, let's take out this... No, it's fine. He's going that way. We can speak with this turret. We'll take that grave robber out. It looks like we cut his head off. We've got a decapitation there. He has a number 5 and a number 6 bit. Absolutely worth it. I'm glad he's dead. Alright. So, I'm going to let these guys fight it out here. This is a turret that we said we'd speak to. There we go. What is this place? What are Mopango? We're looking for... I believe this is them. Liba? Yes. Right. Hello. There's a lot of text here. I'm not going to read all of it. Maybe it isn't you. One of them will give us a repulsive item that we can... All of these juicy bits just lying on the floor. It's amazing. Alright. It's not you guys. What rep do you have? You're disliked by dogs. Disliked by goat folk. Alright. You can learn a recipe here that gives you burrowing claws as well. Let's go find the person we're looking for here. Definitely don't want to get friggin' monochrome again, so let's be careful. There's an ogre ape up here. Smell you later. Hold on, where... Hopefully she hasn't been killed. Seeing a lot of ape hearts down here. Crazy. Okay. If you have butchery, by the way, you can butcher those ogre apes and get a whole bunch of cash for the pelts. I haven't picked up the repulsive device, have I? No. Okay. Just get rid of that. It's just taking up valuable weight. Let's head... Well, let's wait until the bell goes, firstly. Okay. Let's head east now. Another grave robber here. I think I'm good with killing the rest of the grave robbers now at this point. I don't want to get too overweight and have to leave early. Okay, you're friendly, thank God. What do we have down here? Nothing too interesting. Surprised we haven't come across a bone worm yet. I'm sure there are some here, we've just missed them. Okay, we're now in the northeast section. Always worth looking at these guys again, just to make sure they have nothing that you might want. Still, you never know what they have in their actual inventory. It's weird that actually there's like a weird frame lag I'm seeing at the moment. Almost feels like a memory leak. I did restart my game, but I don't know, it might be something on my end that's causing that. Hopefully it's not super obvious on your end. Who do we have here? We have a bunch of hostile grave robbers. They maybe belong to a death cult. Yes, they do. Okay. Do you see one of them does have a weird artifact? Why don't we try and find out what that is? Oh, they threw it. Must have been a grenade. Take that. Dismembered. Yo, okay, and this is why. This is why you check. Right here. New polygel just dropped. Okay, that's great. That's really good. Also some herbaries. That's another reason why you should probably kill those guys as well. Okay, I think this guy died of natural causes. Definitely wasn't me. He doesn't really have anything particularly useful on him though. Maybe we should kill every grave robber we come across. How long until the bell goes here? 20 rounds. Alright, I can see some sanctuary down here. Let's try and get there in time. There we go. We were not recalled. Let's check out this grave robber up top. What do you have, my friend? A couple artifacts. Spring turret grenade. I'm going to set this as scrap. Need to start doing that with all the grenades. There's so many of them. And the same with the gravity grenade. The Eigen rifle. We're going to pick this up, but I think at this point I'm happy to treat this as scrap. For the number 5 bit. 5 silver nuggets. That's like 250 drams right there. Okay. I'm going to leave the overloaded pistol. I've already got enough. Did this guy drop anything? Nah. So there's a stairway, by the way, that leads up to the next layer. Okay, thank God you're friendly. I'm not in the mood to deal with trining lamprey at the moment. Or ever, for that matter. I think there's a couple more places we can check out before we go upstairs. I do want to make this as thorough as possible. These scrounge, Svardim scrounges here, they sometimes have good stuff to trade. This one doesn't. Oops. I accidentally charged into this guy. I apologize. What do you have? Now that I've seen that polygel, I'm definitely gonna kill everyone that I come across. You're just a regular everyday normal guy. Anything this way? No. No bone worms. Whoa. Chill out, dude. That did scare me a little bit there. Okay, I think there's like one more screen for us to explore before we can teleport to the entrance. Or to the stairway, I should say. Oh cool, there's a friggin' stinky over here. Where did my grip gate recoiler go? Oh, right here. Thank God. Is that soupy sludge friendly? Yes. Hallelujah. Take care of this guy. I'm seeing some juicy looking loot on the floor over here. Let's go check that out. Yeah, that sludge has the ability to cast burgeoning. I think. Oh, there's a clip off here. No, it was him. Okay, you're friendly though. Why are you friendly? Alright, you just... There you are. Are you still friendly? You are. I'm tempted to deal with you. You do have a weird artifact. But if I do, I think we're going to piss off the soupy sludge, and I don't want that smoke right now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to have to deal with some of these enemies. Okay, it's 60 rounds until the bell goes. Try not to get blown up. I think we go straight for the stairway here. I'm just looking to see if there's any more grave robbers. It doesn't appear. But there it is. Can I get to the stairs in 20 rounds? I think so. Perfect. Alright. That is the catacombs done. Now we're in the access corridor. Be careful. If you walk either side of these, you'll get blown into a hole and you'll go back to where you came from. Okay. Crematory time. This is definitely the scariest part of the tomb for me, mostly because there are crushing machines here. They can kill you in like 1, maybe 2 crushes, so you try not to run through them. Or if you do have to go through them, make sure you sprint. Right, there we go. The bell of rest tolls. We are reset. I probably will get recalled in this section, I normally do. I also want to show you though, there are some places where you can get some pretty nice loot along here. If you know where to look. Okay, is this osseous? Yeah. Do not step into this. You know, earlier I said, if this stuff here, if grave moss gets set alight, interesting things will happen. This is the interesting thing. This will kill you. Trust me. I'm kind of hoping it will go soon because I kind of want to go through that way. Guess we'll have to take the other way. That grave robber is standing dangerously close. Alright, so let's head up and around. You know what? Take him out myself. Okay, it wasn't worth it. I thought that might have been something interesting. It really wasn't. We'll take the salve tonics. They don't weigh anything. And we'll grab an herb. Little herby goodness. And the canned have it all as well. Right. Let's keep moving. A little bit of fire never hurt anyone. Right. So, I'm going to keep moving. These flies are normally an actual nightmare. We actually have a robot rep. We're on good terms with robots, so we don't have to deal with them. But these guys will steal your items. So make sure you kill them, because they'll steal an item, and then if you kill them and you don't pick the item back up, it's likely to get dragged along the conveyor. We're making good progress. Right, here's what I wanted to show you. Okay. We just clanked ourselves. We just clanked in our pants. These fans, you'll encounter, I think, 2 or 3 sets of these on each of these maps. They're going to blow you onto the conveyor. If you can find a way to get behind them, like here, for example, you'll see that there are these deposit boxes. And they oftentimes have pretty nice items in them. Let's see what we get. Okay. Not the best example. But we'll grab the other one, so I can prove my point. Oh, actually, no, we can't go this way, can we? Where would be the easiest place? We'd have to go all the way back to get this one. We're definitely going to get recalled. Smashing through these machine walls will create a pool of lava, and you generally want to avoid stepping in lava. Even if you can survive the damage, it can burn your items. So don't do that, basically. I can't believe I'm going back. Hopefully you guys are okay with me, like, literally going over this whole dungeon, like, as meticulously as possible. I'm kind of in the mood for longer episodes. How long? 120 rounds. We're good. Probably. The osseous ash is gone now. This is just a freebie here. Look at this. What do we have? A sprayer brain. That's good stuff. We can give life to an inanimate object if we want. See if we can get the next one. Looks like we can. We have to go from here. There we go. A thermocask. Okay. Not really in the mood to carry this. This is great if you're using... it's actually good for our build, believe it or not. You see, it deals extra heat damage. And extra cold damage, if that's... And we are using flaming weapons. But right now, it's... You know, it's 40 pounds. It's fairly heavy. I'm going to rip it. There's also a better version that you can get later on. So, I just reminded myself. Let's just keep track of our solar cells here. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so we've completely looted this map. Hallelujah. 40 rounds until the bell goes here. And we spawn in some crushers. These are the crushers I was talking about. Machine press. You can see they flash right before they crush. Boom. Deals a lot of damage. If you can find a way around them, absolutely take it. You can see they don't mess around. It's an easy way to lose your character. 20 turns until the bell goes. We're absolutely getting recalled here. That's fine. Okay, we're about to go. Just it's good to know that we can actually find a way through here. So this box here, if you have phasing, you can go through and grab that. The only way for us would be to smash a wall. However, we do know jump, I believe. Did we learn jump before? Yes. So it actually may be worth us doing that. Right now, though, we're about to get recalled. There we go. We put on a new map here. But that's not a problem. That's just a new opportunity for loot, you know? Okay, unfortunately, we gotta be quick here. I don't want to get ashed. Ooh. We're very close to leveling up, by the way. Okay, this is annoying. I'm going to have to wait a while here. Okay. I may as well wait until the bell goes to make sure that we aren't recalled. There we go. Right, where's the loot at? This looks like a... Is this blood? Yeah, there's just blood everywhere. Okay. And if you're playing this dungeon, if it's your first time here, I recommend like really taking your time and don't get worried about getting recalled. Eventually you'll become familiar with the map. Like you'll know if you've been somewhere because the map will already be explored. And make sure you loot as much stuff as possible because there's some really, really good loot in this place. Okay, so far so good. Other than being set aflame. Actually fairly hot right now. Once you get below 350, you'll stop being on fire. This is a bit of a stinky... She's just gonna pop a salve injector. You know what, believe it or not, this is really one of the first runs I've had in over 1,000 hours where I've just routinely actually used the salve. I normally am like, eh. But the fact that we have a cybernetic that makes it last twice as long is actually cracked. So there is a chest up here that I think I'm going to go for. We're going to have to step here and then up, and we should be good. Let me go here and go through. Perfect. Okay, that was not particularly valuable. Wasn't worth my time. Let's move on to the... looks like there's one more down here as well. We should probably check that one out. If possible. Yes, I do see a way through. We do have to go this way though, because we're getting blown. I also think the heavier you are, the less you get from the... you get blown, like... I got blown from... This is such a stupid sentence. Don't take this out of context. I got blown from here. But I think if you've got... if you weigh more, you might get blown a little closer. Ninefold boots. Okay, these are cool. They're kind of annoying, though, so I'm going to disassemble them. They basically teleport you randomly when you walk. Okay, we're back in Crusher Town, USA. How dare you attack me? Don't you know who I am? I'm literally the main character of this video game. Okay, looks like we're going to get blown here. Yeah, we got blown. Again. Keep getting blown today. But I can sneak round the back here. A point defense drone. These are not good. Don't be lulled in by these. Like, they do help. They occasionally will shoot stuff for you, like stuff out of the air if you're getting shot with projectiles, but generally they're just juicy because they have a number 6 bit associated with them. Speaking of tinkering, have we okay, we don't have any number 8s yet. We can make this... Hold on. We can make this flaming, I believe. We really should do that, since we're going heavy into the fire build. Yeah, it's a number 7. Boom. Let's just put a solar cell in there for now. Okay, that guy just got absolutely smashed. Can I come through here, please? Okay, it's about to crush. Oh! I actually wasn't expecting that. Okay, thank God we got through there in time. Let's take a look at our points here. What would we like right now? It's been a little while since we've leveled up here. Right, we finished the short blade tree. We grabbed bludgeon, we have charging strike. We could go for... I believe these have to be in your main hand though. Whenever you make a cudgel attack with your primary hand. Okay, so that's not going to do us any good right now. I do love the cudgel tree though, it's great. Yeah, I think these are all primary hand things. So we may just pick up like spry or something. Extra dodge, which means rejoinder procs more regularly. Or we grab heavy weapon. And then we save for tank. In case we go phase cannon build later on. I think that's probably smarter. But I don't like to play smart here. I want spry. I want extra dodge. Up to 8. You know what? 24 and 8. 24, 8, 7. That's a pretty nice spread for our level. Okay, 80 rounds until we... you can see all the stuff being pushed by the conveyor up the top there. There is, of course, loot on this map that we haven't grabbed. But once you get to this zone, the Columbarium, you're free to move around without getting recalled. There's also a Putus Templar here, which I cannot abide. I cannot abide. It's a phylactery squire. Get melted, you piece of junk. Alright. What did he drop here? He dropped phylactery, of course. We'll just grab that for selling purposes. Okay. So, once you get here, you go through a door. This is like a holographic wall here that you can step through. And we are about to embark on the rest of the tomb. Ah, there's another... Is this Dagasha? Yeah. So you don't have to worry here about getting teleported. You can do some ore exploration. Sometimes these urns have lore on them. They didn't in this case. And now from here you make your way up to the tomb proper. This is just the... we're just getting warmed up here. This is the lower levels of the tomb. But if we go this way... Yes, we can go up. And that is exactly what we will do next time. Hopefully you've enjoyed this longer episode, let me know. Apologies for being a little sick. You know, what can you do? I want to give a big shout out, as always, to my Patreon supporters and my YouTube members. Thank you guys very much. My name has been Roguelike. I've been playing Caves of QUD. Subscribe for more. And as always, take it easy.